you're going to be in like Ocean's 8 or something.
Yeah,
like,
I'll be like, yeah, I'm going into the cameras now.
Yeah.
Tracking their phone, stuff like that.
that's
I
actually
love
so
that stuff.
cool. Yeah.
But that's not really what cybersecurity is, but I did think that.
Hi, I'm Holly, and welcome to Help I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff MET, where each episode I'll be talking to a real-life uni student about their university experience. Today, I'm joined by cybersecurity student Phoebe. Hi, Phoebe.
Hi.
Lovely to meet you. So, let's get straight into it. What were you most excited about before starting uni?
I think probably the city, if I'm being honest. When I came here, I didn't actually do any, what they call like campus tours.
Yeah, or like open days and
Yeah,
stuff.
I didn't do any of
Neither
that.
did I, to be honest.
Because I applied for clearing.
Yeah.
This isn't where I was
It was
meant
last
to go.
minute, yeah.
This wasn't planned.
Mhm.
But then when I came here, I loved the city.
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Oh, nice.
So down
like,
south, used
yeah.
to the beaches.
Yeah, no, I'm from Cornwall, so I
Oh,
relate to being used to
yeah,
the beaches. I feel like Cardiff is like the best starter city for like moving away.
Yeah.
It's not huge. It's like nice vibes, friendly vibes.
Yeah, it's not
Do
too
you know what I mean?
daunting.
No, it's not at all. So in your first week of uni, like during like welcome week and stuff or like freshers, is there any like standout memories that you have?
I went to one social with cheer and dance, and that was so good because they put on their Facebook that they had like a beginner's social. Like it wasn't compulsory; it was just like a welcome back, and they were like freshers welcome. And me and my friend Soph, we hadn't actually like tried out yet, but we thought like let's try get in there. Yeah, let's try
You're like
go.
get in with the people.
Yeah,
Like,
and then we went, and no one else showed up. It was just we were the only freshers there.
Oh, I
Like
thought you
other
meant like
people
no
showed
one else
up.
showed up,
No,
and
no,
literally
no.
the two of you were just there, like
No, other people showed up, but it was all returners.
yeah. Oh, so
No
you
freshers showed up.
put
but
on
it
your
was-
confident hat. I like that.
But it was really, really funny.
Oh,
It
did
was
you like
so
make
funny.
friends?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. No, that
Helped us
sounds
get
so
in
fun.
with the group.
So you study computer security. That is really interesting to me. What made you interested in that? Like,
It's just FBI shows. Like, you know.
do you watch Criminal Minds?
No, I don't.
Oh,
But I
my
love,
God.
like, there's a show
Please.
called just like FBI, and that's
Is
a
it really
really
good?
good one.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I
add
just
that to
grew
the
up watching
list.
everything.
Yeah.
Like 24, Castle, Bones. I don't know if you ever watched any
No,
of those.
none of them.
But they're so good.
Oh my God, I really was so excited then, thinking that you're gonna. Yeah, I've watched Criminal Minds.
No.
I'm so obsessed with it at
Everyone
the
keeps on
moment.
telling me to watch it.
You
though,
should
but I
honestly. I'm
haven't.
only on like season 4, and there's like 20 seasons. And my boyfriend and I started
my
watching
gosh.
it like a few months ago, and we're only on season 4. But it's so good. Like we probably watch an episode a day at least.
Yeah.
But as soon as I said that, I was thinking of like Penelope Garcia. Like if you watch Criminal Minds, you know, there and like the computer thing.
Oh, is she
like,
the one with the 2 ponytails?
Sometimes she's like very like eccentric. Anyway, we're getting really off topic here.
But yeah, just watching those, and like, you know, when they're always like, oh, hacking into the mainframe.
Yeah.
Stuff
Oh my
like
God.
that.
Like in like you're gonna be in like Ocean's 8 or something.
Yeah,
Like
I'll be like, yeah, I'm going into the cameras now.
Yeah.
Tracking their phone, stuff like that.
that's
I
actually
love that
so
stuff.
cool. Yeah.
But that's not really what cybersecurity is. But I did think that.
Yeah, that's
was
what got
it
you
was.
inspired into it in the
Yeah,
first place.
yeah,
No, I
yeah.
love that. I love that. So like what is cybersecurity?
I mean, there's loads of things. I feel like loads of people think it is just hacking because it is hacking.
Yeah.
But like, there's so much more to
Mhm.
it. So there's like auditing, governments, compliance, law.
Right.
That's probably like one of the biggest fields. And like
Mhm.
making sure that companies are like holding your data right and they're doing it lawfully
Okay.
and how everything's kept safe. A lot of it's to do with data and
Yeah.
keeping data safe, not just hacking.
Yeah, that's really interesting. We love a woman in STEM.
Yeah.
Do you know what you want to do after uni? Like go into it career-wise? Like what's the vibe there?
In first year, we had a module called Info Risk and Law.
Mhm.
I loved that.
Really? What's
was
it
like-
about?
It's about auditing. So it's
Okay.
like making sure that like companies are sticking to all the laws they should do and like holding
Mhm.
your data right
Yeah.
and like risk management. And I love that. So I think that's definitely what I want to go into. That's made me realise it.
Yeah, that's super interesting. So when you arrived at uni, like I'm assuming you lived in halls because you're not
Yes.
exactly commuting from Bournemouth. What halls did you live in?
Blackware.
Oh, nice. So what was it like arriving at halls, like on the first day? Were you nervous?
Yeah. Well, actually, back to my friend Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Bournemouth
Right.
with me.
Yeah.
And she turns out she was in Blackware as well.
Ah.
So that made it a lot easier.
I was gonna say, I feel like that is such like
Yeah.
just knowing one person can like reduce the stress by so
She wasn't
much.
even in my flat, but she was in the flat like directly above me. So
Nice.
it was quite nice
Yeah.
because like whenever I needed anything, I'd just run upstairs.
Run upstairs. But
Run to her.
yeah, how was it like moving into your flat and stuff? Was it all good, all smooth?
Yeah, it was really good. Flatmates were
Amazing.
nice.
Good. So going onto campus then for the first time, like how did you find that? Like coming in for your first lectures and stuff, what was that like?
It was good. I mean, I managed to like find out a couple of my course mates beforehand,
Mhm.
and like we all met at Tesco's. and walked over together.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really good. But they're really nice.
Okay, good.
It wasn't too daunting.
Nothing too scary. Yeah.
No, and I feel like with computing, everyone's quite nerdy. So it made it a lot easier because like I'm a bit more confident with them.
Yeah, so I know what you mean. Like if you're like more of a confident, outgoing person and you're with like more like introverted, quieter people, it's less intimidating. Yeah, no, definitely. Right, okay, so I'm going to move on to some quick fire questions now. Okay, first question is, do you have any hobbies?
Drums.
Drums?
I play the drums.
That's so cool. I thought you were going to be like, yeah, like cheer.
Oh yeah, cheer. That's a good one, yeah.
You're like, I played the drums.
Just think of like stuff
you good at playing the drums?
I haven't played for like 4 years, to be fair. But I have a drum kit at home.
That's so cool.
And like I did my grades and everything, so.
Wow, you go girl. That's so cool. Top tip for making friends on arrival?
Put yourself out there. Don't be scared. Because if you're scared, then nothing's going to happen.
No, you got to
like,
just
You just got to do it. But what's the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah. Your must do in Freshers Week?
Go out. Don't sit in your room.
Yeah.
I feel like I got really ill. So I was like, oh, I'll just sit inside. But then you miss out. You don't realise how much you'll miss out at just one event.
No, but it's true. And even if like you're not big into going out, maybe try it once.
I don't like going out, but I still went out. I forced myself.
That's very brave. Yeah. You're cooking in accommodation. What's your go-to dish?
Chicken Kiev.
Chicken Kiev.
Love a chicken Kiev.
Really?
Chicken Kiev, some homemade fries.
Nice.
Bit of barbecue sauce, some peas.
Ooh, you're hitting all the food groups there as well, I think. What's a film that you can watch over and over again?
My Cousin Vinny.
Never seen that. What's that about?
It's about a lawyer who's awful.
Oh.
And it's basically his cousin. He gets accused of murder with his best friend, but they didn't actually do it, and you know that they didn't do it. But it's about how this really bad lawyer called Vinny and how he basically wins the case.
Whenever I ask this question, I'm so bad at watching things, I never know the answers that people are giving me. I'm always like, okay. Are you in any sports teams or societies?
Yes, I'm in cheer and dance, and then I'm also the secretary of Capture the Flag.
What is Capture the Flag?
Basically ethical hacking. So we learn how to hack and do loads of like web exploits or stuff like that.
That's so interesting. What's your top tip for a new Cardiff Met student?
Staying on top of work. Staying on top.
As hard as it can be, stay on top of your work.
Just a little bit at a time. You'll be fine.
What's your favourite restaurant in Cardiff?
Oh, Pasture.
Oh my gosh, really?
My parents took me there once. It was so good.
I went to Pasture for the first time a few weeks ago because I broke my vegetarianism. And my boyfriend was like, well, if you're going to eat steak, like, we're doing it properly.
That's a good way to break it.
Yeah. I broke it before that, a couple of days before, because I work in a steak restaurant. But it was so good. Yeah. I can see why people love Pasture. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, I was going to say cucumber. Yeah.
Nice. That's really random, but I can appreciate that. Cucumber is nice. What TV show are you watching at the moment?
Oh, Gilmore Girls. I'm rewatching it.
I've never watched Gilmore Girls. It seems very autumnal, though.
It's so good. It's the way to get yourself into winter.
Is to watch Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. Okay. It gets you in the mood.
Right. Back to the start. Tell me a bit about yourself. Other than like, well, obviously cybersecurity. You said you do like cheer, dance. Is that like a big part of your life, would you say?
Yes, definitely. I mean, all my friends that I pretty much made are with cheer and dance.
Like, oh, nice.
I'm in a house of 5 girls and I met all of them through cheer and dance.
Oh,
but yeah,
it's really cute.
It's a big part. I think without cheer and dance, I think I wouldn't have enjoyed uni as much. Because I find it quite hard to socialise with like some of the people in like my course. Yeah, cheer and dance, it's like an escape. I feel like Hannah Montana in 2 different worlds. Yeah, I was going to say, that is kind of cool. Like by day, you're like a woman in STEM girl boss, like hacking away doing cyber stuff. And then by night, you're like dancing and cheering and like it
being
is really
so cool.
Fun. Really, really fun.
So why did you decide to go to uni? Like, had you always wanted to go to uni, or was it more of like well, you said you applied through clearing. Was it like a last minute thing? Like what was
No, I always wanted to go to uni. I think with cyber, you can't really get into the job without a qualification.
Yeah.
So I always know I need to go to uni.
Have you always wanted to go into like cyber and stuff?
Yeah, it was either cyber or art. I love art. Absolutely.
I love how like they're two really different ends of the spectrum there.
Yeah. Yeah, I love art. I did it for GCSE and then I did it for A-level, but then I ended up dropping it because it clashed because I did further maths.
Oh, she's a serious woman in STEM.
I'm a smart girly.
That's really smart. So what A-levels did you do?
I did maths, further maths and computing. Yeah.
Wow.
They were brutal.
Yeah.
Absolutely brutal.
No, I was going to say one of my best friends, she did maths and like she's super smart, like goes to Oxford, like, but she hated maths. Like I remember like the amount of time she would cry over her A-level maths. Like, it
it was a traumatic time.
Yeah.
And like it was all I did. Because like computing, it's quite an easy subject, I feel like. So you didn't really need to like revise much. But maths,
like, not a lot of revision.
Maths it took over all my time.
Yeah. I can't believe that is like serious stuff. Wow. Yeah. So why did you choose Cardiff Met?
Loads of reasons. I loved the city because my first option was Cardiff.
Oh, is that why you applied through clearing? Did you not do Cardiff in the end?
I didn't get the grades.
Oh.
Maths failed me. Well, I did fail, but like...
Yeah, but it let you down.
Yeah, it let me down by bad. So bad. But I really loved the city.
Yeah.
Because I went to open days at Cardiff.
Yeah.
I loved it here.
Yeah.
And conveniently, my boyfriend's at Cardiff MET. So
amazing.
He was already going here, and I was like, oh, I'll just look. I'll see what they have.
Yeah.
And then I saw the computing course. So it was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realise... Because whenever I think of Cardiff MET, I think of sport.
Yeah, to be fair, I thought that before I came here. And then like when I was looking, like, I did fashion design.
Oh, yeah.
So then when I was like looking, I was like, oh, wow, like this course actually looks really good. And I did an interview and like all, like the lecturer I spoke to was really nice. And I was like, that's where I want to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I didn't realise they did like cyber. Because when you're on UCAS, you just type in cybersecurity and it never came up.
Oh.
But when I looked at it in clearing, I was so stressed. And I was like, oh, it actually looks so good.
Yeah.
And then I applied and then I got it. So
amazing.
Very grateful.
So what would you say is your favourite thing about being a student?
I think the freedom. Like I love it back home and I love being with my parents, but the freedom, not having to like tell them that I'm going out. I can just go.
No.
I love it.
I so get that because like my mum is literally my best friend. Like, I love my mum and dad. Same. But like when I'm at home, there's something, this sounds so like, I sound like a spoiled brat when I say this, but like there's something about like when I'm going out and my parents are like, oh, where are you going? And it's like, or like, what are you doing today? And I'm like, I don't know. So I'd be like, oh, I'm not sure. They're like, oh, what, are you not going to do this? Are you going to do that? Or like if I'm like, oh, I'm going to town, they're like, oh, who are you going with? What are you doing? How long are you going to be? Not out of like any sort of strictness, just out of nosiness. But like when I don't know the answer to the question, I'm like, I don't know. Like, please, like I don't know what I'm doing today.
Is the who, what, where, why question.
And like they don't even mean it in like a who, what, when. They're like, oh, who, what, when, where, why.
Yeah.
But like I'm just like, please, there's something about that. And I always say that to my mum and dad when I'm home. But then I do the same thing to them. Like if they're going out, I'll be like, Mum, where are you going? Or like she's not.
I'm the same.
I wake up, she's not there. I'm like tracking her location. I'm like calling her. I'm like, where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? So like I'm a hypocrite.
But my mum's not home in time. I'm like, why are you still at work? When are you going to come home?
Literally.
I want to see you when you come in.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you still at work? Like, please come home. No, I honestly get that so much. What would you say is your favourite place to like go on campus or in Cardiff? Either like to do work or like chill out?
To do work, I love the Nexus. It's like a room in the A block that only like the School of Technology students have access to.
Yeah.
But it's so nice in there. And you got like an Xbox.
Ooh.
And there's like a retro game machine.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. And there's loads of tables. It's really nice in there.
Yeah.
It's very modern compared to everything. It's so quiet as well.
Yeah, no, that does seem nice. Good place to get work done and just chill out.
Yeah. Nice. There's a chessboard. I've learned how to play chess.
Really, I really want to learn how to play chess.
I did not know prior to coming here.
Yeah. Is it hard?
Not really. I think learning like the different techniques of how to win is hard. I don't know that. But I play with my friend who also doesn't know. So.
Oh, so you're like learning as you go. No, I like that. I want to learn how to play. Obviously, like you said earlier, like cheer is like a big part of your life. What are like the socials like? Do you have like socials every week?
They're pretty much every other week. Or like, I think we have 2 in a row next week. They're always themed. They're really good. We have amazing socials.
What are the themes coming up?
We're actually doing a joint one with the footballers. So I think we're going to their houses. And then I think each house has a different theme. So ours is Princess and the Frogs.
Nice.
So we're princesses and they're frogs. But yeah, but normally we do stuff at Heidi's. And then from Heidi's we go to Revs.
Yeah. What's like your favourite theme you've had so far?
Oh. We had an animal one. And I think based on your team, you had to come dressed as different things. So I had to dress as an elephant. And it sounds weird. Yeah. But I think the actual social was so good.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't my favourite theme. But
it
the
was
actual
your favourite social. Yeah, where did you go? To Heidi's and then...
Well, we kind of rebelled because we were at Heidi's.
Yeah.
But I think it was quite late in the year and loads of people kind of were getting fed up with socials and stuff. So not many people showed up. And the social sec was like, screw it. We're going to go Spoons. So we just ditched Heidi's and we went to Spoons. And it was just so chill. So it was really good.
Oh, that sounds nice to be fair.
Good.
So do you train a lot with cheer and dance? Like...
So I did pom last year and that was 2 hours every Monday. not loads.
Yeah.
But cheer this year is 2 hours every Thursday and then 2 hours on Sundays.
Oh,
so
interesting.
A bit more.
Yeah.
I think cheer's a bit more.
Like demanding.
Physical. Yeah. You got to learn a bit more.
Yeah, so we were briefly discussing this earlier when we were chatting about cheer. Tell me, I need to know all about cheer. Please tell me everything.
So we have 3 levels. We have 1, 2, and 3. So 3 is our best team. I'm level 1. I'm a little baby. I just started. And then in the team, you have your tumblers. So they just tumble for the whole routine.
Yeah.
And then you have your they're called stunt groups. And then in a stunt group, you have your base, your 2 mains, and your flyer. And sometimes you'll have a front. And your flyer is obviously the person that gets chucked in the air.
The one that flies.
Yeah, the one that flies.
Oh my gosh. So what are you?
I'm a side base. So I swap between main and side.
Yeah. So you're throwing someone up in the air.
Yeah.
Is that scary? What is that like?
It's actually quite fun.
Yeah.
I quite like it. Although it is scary when you're doing a new thing.
Yeah.
And I've got to try chuck someone and catch someone. Because there's a cradle, which is where that's the thing where you chuck them in the air. And it's so scary because it's cool when you chuck them and when you're watching it, it looks so slow.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it, you've got to chuck someone and then try catch them within a couple seconds.
Yeah, that's actually you're literally throwing them right, okay, catch. Oh my God.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, I was going to say, I always watch cheer or literally the show Cheer on Netflix. Anything cheerleading I'm obsessed with. Yeah, so I find that so cool. Did you do it before you started uni or
No, I'd never done it.
Really?
Uni. I'd always wanted to.
Yeah.
But I'd never done gym or anything like that. But then my friend Sophie, so she really wanted to do it and we were screw it.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Just do it. So last year I did the non-competitive cheer team. So I kind of learned some of the basics.
Yeah.
And that's helped me go into the competitive team this year.
So with cheer and stuff, did you sign up at Freshers Fair? What's the vibe?
So they had an Instagram that I'd stalked.
Yeah.
So I saw them from there. But then they said you can sign up at Freshers Fair. So did
you just go to the Freshers Fair and sign up?
Yeah, but I had that social.
Yeah, so you'd met them.
So I'd met them all. So I came up to them and they were like, "Oh hi, nice to see you
yes,
again."
I'm in.
I'm yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Freshers Fair, and then you had auditions. You had to audition to get into the squad.
Oh my gosh, was that scary?
A little bit. I kind of skipped myself in last year because I was ill for the audition.
Oh.
And then they just sent me straight to callbacks. So I was like, nice.
You're amazing. I'm in.
Skipped it in.
Yeah.
This year, it was first auditions, callbacks, and then you're in.
Who judges that?
The coaches. So we have an amazing coach, Kaya. And then we have Brett, who's jazz, lyrical, and pom coach. And then you have Alice, who's hip hop. So they judge it all.
Is that as scary as it seems in TV shows and stuff?
It's a little bit, but not really.
Yeah.
I feel first year it was scary because I didn't know them. But I knew Britt because she coached me.
I literally can't, I want to be a cheerleader now. It's gotten me.
It's so cool. And the cute little outfit.
Yeah, that's the thing as well.
I'm so excited for mine to come. I did my try on, so I'm just waiting for it to come now.
That's so fun. Right, so I'm going to wrap this up here. Phoebe, it was lovely to chat to you today. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Help, I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff MET. I'm Holly, and I'll see you next time.